I'm just going. I'm just going. Yeesh! Get over here! I'm alive! Oh, I should not be alive right now.
Clustertruck is a crazy little indie game with a simple concept, riding on the backs of trucks with excessive amounts of jumping and dodging to avoid obstacles, with a floor is lava basis for the challenging hook. Does Clustertruck gleefully slow-mo jump to its goal, or does it crash horribly in its own chaotic disaster? The game sends you through themed levels one after the other that progressively become harder as you advance. More and more, it presents unpredictable challenge that feels surprisingly non-repetitive, considering its basic premise. There are humorous moments where chaos breaks out on the fly, forcing you to be ultra aware of the situation as it unfolds, yet the game isn't frustratingly punishing if you fail. Levels are bite-sized, and loads almost instantly after you fail, promoting a behavior of persistence even in the face of its brutal difficulty. Clustertruck performs very well, unsurprisingly, and looks pretty great in motion. When chaos kicks off, it's a beautiful mess that sounds great. But that's assuming you have the mental bandwidth to process all of that stuff in the middle of trying to not die. A couple of small shortcomings keep the game from being perfect though. If you're one that likes to play certain PC games with a gamepad, Clustertruck may feel a bit awkward for you, especially if your preference is to invert look controls. I found myself fighting the controls on my gamepad and began to automatically not use the right stick because it was too frustrating. Mouse and keyboard is really the best way to enjoy this game, and those controls are spot on. But maybe get ready for some hand cramps on your keyboard hand after an extended play session. Also, Clustertruck comes with a strange progression system using points to earn unlocked abilities. This feels really out of place and holds back the experience a bit. Slow motion options would be great as a standard rather than an unlockable reward. In conclusion, Clustertruck is a scrappy little title that goes without pretentious modern gaming junk with the exception of its out-of-place progression system. It's unapologetic in its unrealistic execution and its over-the-top shenanigans that will have you laughing out loud at your own failures. It isn't meant to be taken seriously, but rather to challenge your reaction and skill instead of your patience.